Well, here we are, buyers. Tipson Lane leads into this property where we're going to go and show you in a moment. And basically at the end of the day, what we're selling here is a 71 acre property, no home, vacant land, but a good little grazing block, runs around about 30 dry cattle and fattens per year. So here we are now, buyers. We're just driving into the gate. Now the road is about 12 metres back behind me there, and we're coming up now onto the gate into Tipson Downs. And the first area that we come in on to is the house site, but then we'll move around the property and give you a look at the place. Now buyers, what I want to bring to your attention here, that fence, you can see the quality of the fencing on the block. Now that's the sort of fencing basically all the way around. It's all as new, in as new condition. Just want to show you too that it's got electric belly wire going around the property, and so basically you can see where the wire runs and back up around the property. We're going to go down that road there in a moment and right across the back. It's all good flat country, good melon hole country as we look across it, and this block will certainly fatten females. Very good female fattening block, and good little block to make some good money. Buyers, just looking here now we're sort of down towards the bottom end. Some of this area here is where the vendor's talking about could be cultivation area, and what you're looking at here also is what I want you to pay attention to is there's a little bit of melon hole in this country. It's not a real deep melon hole. Some areas further over are, but this area here where it could be cultivated most certainly is just a light sort of melon hole type country. But in this area, the pastures that he's got here is basically paragrass, and there's a cooch that grows all through this country, which you generally find does grow in a lot of these melon hole type paddocks, and it really is quite prominent now, and it's green, ready to shoot away as soon as we get a shower of rain, because it's been pretty dry this year, and it is dry at the moment, but I can assure you this country will come away very quick once we get a shower of rain. Now the pastures in this block, buyers, we've got green panic, callide roads, and also natural pastures native to this area. But as you can see, it grows a good body of feed, and this has had 30 head of cattle running on it all year. They've only just been sold off, actually, not for any other reason other than they were in good condition and it was time to send them off. So you can get a good idea of what we're talking about. As I said, the fences on the place, basically right across the board, the fences are in immaculate condition, and they're all in very good, very as new condition. Just going along there and gives you a look, all good post fence, good solid fence all the way, good strong fence, and with a hot belly wire all the way around. Buyers, I just want you to take notice of that soil type there. Pretty much that's the soil type right throughout the block, 71 acres, and as you can see, it's a good heavy soil. You could grow quite a lot of good bambats here, go very well here, and a lot of other grasses that would handle a heavy soil and give you a good volume of feed, so that you could possibly increase. And with the bit of cultivation that's here, you know, there's around about I think I said around about 12 or 14 acres of cultivation. That's going to also boost your operation, and I think you could probably sneak in a little bit more if you wanted to. But more importantly, you could grow a bit of speed feed here and increase your cattle with a bit of strip feeding as well. Now we're just going to have a look at the yard in a minute, and that'll be about it for the place. Now buyers, just finishing up here now, but see this little loading ramp here and those few yards that settle back in behind there. Now we're still on the 71 acre block, and this yard, is, as you can see, is incorporated with the other bigger yards which are on the next property next door, which belong to the vendor. Now the vendor would not have any problem with you or with the incoming buyer still associating this yard with his yards, but at the same time there are other places on the property if you wanted to shift the yard and take it down to be more suited to what you want in relation to your operation. But looking back down there in that direction, what we're looking at is that's where the house site is, back down there, and that's where the gate is that we come in before. So there we are, buyers, looking from the top end of the property. We've been right around the place and had a good look. So if this is something that you want, we're only about 14-15 kilometres from the the East Street Mall in Rockhampton, and we're about 8 kilometres from the shopping centre in Gracemere. So it's a very convenient, very close, handy, all-weather access to the front of the block, and at the end of the day, a great little rural property to tie in with someone that wants to work in town and have their little operation just outside of town. So there you are, buyers. Give me a call. I'd love to bring you out and give you a look over this place. It's well worth a visit, and there's a lot can be done with this little block at the end of the day to make it something special for you.